When the sun goes down and most of the country sleeps, federal agents work around the clock to stop the flow of illegal drugs and people at the U.S.-Mexico border. It's an effort that doesn't always prove successful, especially under the cover of darkness. Border correspondent Oscar Margain reports.
As the sun sets on the ranch lands of Falfurrias, Texas, night falls with it, leaving few sources of light. Tonight, we ride with the U.S. Border Patrol along one of the most trafficked areas by human smugglers and undocumented immigrants along the southern border, seeking to make it past the Falfurrias checkpoint undetected.
Hey, how you doing?
The inspection station is located 68 miles north of the Texas-Mexico boundary in the middle of rural Brooks County. It's the last line of Border Patrol defense undocumented immigrants try to bypass before they fall through the cracks of our immigration system.
So in order to go through the checkpoint, either you're going to take your dope and narcotics or your people through the checkpoint, or you're going to drop them off south of the checkpoint and have them go around the checkpoint to get north.
Coyotes do this in broad daylight.
I'm going to pull over and just kill the lights to show you how dark it actually gets out here.
And under the cover of darkness, says Border Patrol agent Pedro Cantu. Cantu has worked these 1,500 square miles of private ranch land for several years, tracking footprints with the aid of night vision technology.
So we got 1 here, 2, 3.
Border Patrol calls the process sign cutting. Smugglers are aware of this process. That's why they try to erase their tracks to throw agents off their path.
Their techniques are always evolving, always growing. They're trying to outsmart us. So it's a cat and mouse game on what they can do to not get caught.
Like chasing a ghost, agents begin to follow the trail of one person's shoe print.
I got a print going westbound up here, chevrons on top of the boot.
The caliche terrain can make it difficult for agents to decipher how long ago the person traversed through this property.
Where did you come from? Where did you go?
And therefore are unable to find him. Fewer and smaller fragmented groups of immigrants complicate the search, a trend that reflects this year's overall decline in illegal border crossings.
You know, if you want to continue walking the caliche west,
those are the ones caught. The question is, how many sneak through?
The 2 parcels that we own are about 5,000 acres.
Javier Perez owns La Copa Ranch, located a few miles south of the Falfurrias checkpoint.
People cross here all the time. You know, it's just every day.
Other than this hot spring in La Copa Ranch, finding a source of water or shelter is nearly impossible around here, reducing the chances of survival if left stranded.
I mean, you can get disoriented very quickly. You know, you can get lost, you can get dehydrated, you could be, you know, running around in circles and not knowing where you're going.
Walking these border ranch lands can be deadly. According to the South Texas Human Rights Center, 41 human remains have been found this year alone in just this section of the border, 61 in all of 2016. 130 deaths were recorded by Border Patrol last year in the entire Rio Grande Valley sector.
Just have whenever you're ready.
It's now the break of dawn. A Border Patrol camera sensor is activated.
as soon as it gets daylight, they can see, okay, we need to get in the brush and get some cover.
And agents pick up a trail of a larger group.
So you can see how it's matted down, so easily 10 plus, maybe 15.
The fresh prints prompt Cantu to move a couple miles north to cut ahead of the pack. Time is of essence. The immigrants have already walked around the checkpoint.
Yeah, they're walking right here.
Border Patrol ATVs are deployed, and more units tried closing in on the group, but it's too late.
Another one bites the dust.
A group of immigrants made it far enough to be picked up by human traffickers and got away.
They lost it.
Coyotes have made about $500 per immigrant smuggled.
I mean, we win some, we lose some, but all we got to do is keep trying, right?
For Cantu and the rest of the agents, it's back to the starting line, hoping next time their efforts will pay off.
It's the challenges of manpower, infrastructure, and technology that we're lacking. As an agent, we don't really get discouraged on it. We just got to continue doing what we do and continue our job every day.
Illegal crossings come in waves and trends. It may rise and fall like day and night and repeat itself again and again. In Falfurrias, near the Texas-Mexico border, I'm Oscar Margain reporting.